chain, I'm still dreaming. Imbued with the payment, it ain't leaving. Head throbbing, it rain, nigga bang semen. Blood drip, drip, drop, and it stay bleeding. Guns cocking the way demon. Cross stop with the way he went. Everywhere he went. I sit silent. Inside my mind, I'm split islands. I switch up the vibe when they get violent. Got you over the humps, I don't talk, I spit. Death came and knocked on the door, I live. Think I won't doing it, I did. Death come and knock on my door, I split. Death come and knocked on them, tore my crib. Show him the armory, wore my Blicky a kettle, I pour ice. Regular clothes, I ain't worn that shit. Only sport a vest and I want more like it. When it's getting realer, don't you dare dilly dally dilla killer. Open your eyelids. Everybody in the gore might click. Cover anybody in the gore that click. I'm a marvel, think you want a war. I janitorial, you can't ignore my shit. Never been a killer, but I spoke up in a really bad situation. I don't know what's really when I look into the mirror, see a really bad invitation. Flip flop to a hit squad, time jumps when I slip off. Fuck a wristwatch, time runs on a switch off. Get the big locks tighten. Cause I'm too afraid of what I become. Ain't nobody do it like me. Not even me, I know. Death is all I see. Don't bother me at all. There is a side you see. There is a side you don't. I may not pull the string, but I will wrap them around your throat. I know something you should really know. You ain't seen no one like me before. The voices in my head, they tell me no, but I don't listen, no. I don't listen, no. Tell me who you trust. When your own mind is like an asylum, always colliding, slipping the back and forth, and the times are never aligning. Always the violence, feel like a matador, and the flag is on the horizon, never at grass. I'm a tyrannosaurus, I ain't reaching the key if I tried it. Titty bang bang, I'm a heavy meat on 5, it's a Mayday. Little pin of tails on my ops, it's a playmate. Sing it B-team, you know I brought the A-game. Need them like an A-frame, bad with the melee, bad with the AK. Make one click, red sauce, I can make pace. HB high, push P, and I make ace. I ain't got a Drake, pull Jake, and they vacate. I'ma make them all eat left, Steven say grace. Travel through space and time to scrape and by through day and night. A frame of mind, a frame as I frame in time to stabilize. A heinous crime, I wait to die, I wait to death. I save a life, I take a life instead. I wait to die in bed. Awaken, I have fled. Awaken, I have hands around the neck. Awaken, I am tattered, cold and bled. Awaken, I have chapters left to read. I sleep and damn, I know if it's a dream. I see the blade, don't know if it's a seam. Or they say cutter, is it cutting me? Or they say cutter, they are gonna bleed. You cheat on me to cheat with me. Divorce without the legal fee. I'm not the man you used to know.
pickings like bite size. I'm a night walk on the sky side. Bitch bad, I pack heavy. Big bags, they all heavy. With the drama so petty. Off the action, I've been ready. You don't know that been deadly. Sipping liquor, I'm getting faded. To my liver, my circulated. The more aggressive, the more I'm wasted. Intermittent, been on my own, no mental state. Then I'm running in bliss. Getting out of the way, so I'm lifting this bitch. I show up for money, not just to be rich. I show up for family, been these on this bitch. Everybody wanna, but y'all can take smoke. Pull up on a split, I'm poor if you blow. Knowing I'm a level of do I know. Hit it with the phone, the sword, the she-ho. Hate to time, yeah, she be my queen. I'ma hit that very trip. When I'm with my team, bitch, I barely ever fail.
still precious. 3 sun style, got sore for any match. 3 sun style, got sore for any match. I clip and I cut, do 88 dash. Do we get you butt? Your shit is not right. No way, bro.
Alright, everyone. Because, one, I messed up yesterday. But two, I also made sure to record that video of the ability changes that are coming. And I want to talk about it on stream, because we didn't get to talk about it yesterday. It's, yeah, okay. Well, it's a half hour long, so I get why it's not too, like, crazy. But, you know. Whatever. I do want to talk about like a couple things before we get into the whole craziness that this week has been. Especially considering my thoughts and feelings on what's going to be coming shortly. So today there is a Vidoc, dev thing going on with Destiny 2. And, I mean, I'll be perfectly honest with you. Sure. Oh, that ended, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Thank God. No, I already have that, but I probably could put that into this. There we go. This getting buffed? Yes, please. It's a 43. 31, 41, nope. No others. I mean, I don't know. I'll just buff it. I need boots. That's what I need. Boots and another helmet. Because everything else is like in the 40s. So at least if I can get to like 540, I'll be happy. Okay. Oh, okay, then I'm not dealing with that. What number could you possibly be? I mean, why not? I don't really care about getting that weapon, but I'm definitely very, very interested in seeing how, one, the dev live stream goes, what they're going to talk about. I hope there is some mention of what they're going to be doing with my favorite game mode coming with this. I hope it goes into the portal. I hope it's available to get portal rewards. I hope it gives a brand new mode. I hope it gets something competitive. Heck, I even hope they just go and be like, okay, here's the Reckoning is back for this event. Because if it's not back for this event, it's like, well, that was a really fun mode. And like, imagining all the stuff you could do now in the Reckoning would just be so much fun. Like, if they would just make an event for it. Like, we're dealing with the Drifter. And in the Reckoning, we dealt with the Taken, but we dealt mostly with, like, stuff with the 9. So, like, can we get that, please? None of this, well, we might think about it kind of thing. Oh, I can do this. So I need to grab that. That. Switch to that and put. Oh wait, no. Where's my This one. This is my one for this. Hold on. I'll bring it over. And we'll play a little bit before I go and do a bunch of other stuff. Okay. So I'm going to be waiting for the thing where I get to see it, where you see the message that we'll be live in this little bit of time. Also, the anniversary for Rivals is not that far away, so like there's that. It's just there's a lot I have to deal with, and then I still have to look at everything for the state of play, or not the state of play, the state of play. Yeah, the game's coming out. Look, shit. Nothing of interest. Like honestly, I'm just gonna keep playing what I play. So it's at 10 a.m. PT, so we have like we have about a half an hour. Before it all begins. So, let's go do Caldera. Music goes back on after I customize this to make it where I get good shit. Okay, so of course we're gonna want that. Let's see, we're using arc, so we're gonna want to have an arc surge. This is when we're gonna have to make things difficult. As much as I hate Screevers, I'd rather have that. No, fire pit. I mean, I mostly have to deal with overload, so yeah. And then let's just throw Brawn on. And let us begin.
Time-sensitive operation, Guardian. Clear each sector before it runs out. Bind the nine. No one seems to know what it means.
Bind as in connect, control.
What dents my helm is that this tree did not give a time frame. When is this extinction? How?
Entities beyond time seem pretty unreliable for specifics. But maybe the point is us figuring it out.
There's two. Oh yeah, I should probably... Oh shit, I can't. I completely forgot about Zer.
Guardian, we've picked up a high-gain transmission. Origin point is somewhere along the coast, near the Cosmodrome.
Я в опасности. Системы повреждены.
That's Rasputin, the AI warmind. If I'm understanding him correctly, it's a distress call. There are so few ballet fans left, Guardian. It'd be a shame to lose him.
Well, looks like the dev live stream is about to start, so... Let me get all this set up. Okay. So, dev live stream. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what I want to see, what they'll probably do, and then, well, just hope and pray. So, what I hope they do. Well, one of the things I hope they do is, one, deliver on the promise that this is going to be, like, a very good Star Wars X Destiny mashup of a story. Because we've seen them do collabs before, but they've never really incorporated it into the story. So hopefully this kind of does that in a sense. Another thing I hope for is I hope we get some semblance of a, you know, like, can we actually meet this new Dredgen, this other Dredgen that we're supposed to apparently have or know of? Like, is it going to lead to another Weapon of Sorrow weapon? You know, like, is that the exotic mission, or is the exotic mission for that freaking crossbow? Like, for me, I hope the crossbow is just that. It's just, like, the weapon you get from the season pass. You know, like, I hope it's not like a, you know, like, here's the mission for this exotic weapon. You gotta do all this stuff to get... No, I don't want that. I just give it to us as the weapon. Okay, there we go. And if the exotic mission be something, like, that's tied to, you know, this. Like, it's a weapon of sorrow because it's from this Dredgen. Like, because we need more of them. Especially with them allowing, you know, Ostria Striga to work with necrotic grips. I would really like it if the same was, you know, for, you know, some of the other ones. Because, I mean, there's not a lot of weapons of sorrow. I mean, which, it makes sense, but at the same time, like, we have a hand cannon, we have basically a submachine gun, and we have a scout rifle. Can I get a pulse rifle? Can I get, like, a special, like, maybe, like, a sniper rifle that's a weapon of sorrow? Like, that would be cool. I don't know. Heck, I wonder, like... Weapons of sorrow. Thorn, Necrochasm, Touch of Mouse, Ostria Striga. So, we have a hand cannon, auto rifle, scout rifle, and a submachine gun. So we don't have any special weapons, other weapons of sorrow. Can we get one? Please? I would like that. Like, and that's the thing. Okay, so... and they're all kinetic. And that's the thing. They're all kinetic. There's no energy weapon of sorrow. So it shows that human stuff combined with hive stuff can only breed kinetic stuff. So, Thorn, Ostria Striga, Touch of Malice, and Necrochasm. I mean, I would... You know, you would think that with Bad Juju, you know, you could get that. Like, I wish this would be considered a weapon of sorrow. But it's not. Watch them, like, make a version of... It would be really cool if the exotic mission, like, allowed you to change your, you know, allowed you to change the, what's it called? Allows you to craft a version of, Bad Juju. Where you could take off the frickin' full auto. Seriously. I don't know anyone that still has the full auto setting in Destiny turned off. So I take this off. I mean, you can take off the hip fire grip and give us something else. I mean, because really it doesn't, just, you know, just give us something else. And the catalyst just extends it. It doesn't really give anything else. Like, let us, like, renew it. I mean, you did the same with Outbreak. Do the same with Bad Juju. Oh, but that was tied to an exotic mission. This was just tied to something you got from frickin', what was it? Reserve Menagerie. Like, I would totally recraft a brand new, Bad Juju, and I would either put Rapid Hit or Zen Moment on it. Like, if I got Zen Moment on this thing, I could take off the full auto, like, it just changes this where it does the same thing. Catalyst is still the same. But maybe, like, more, like, it would give, like, more range, more reload, more handling, maybe a little bit more stability. But if I'm having Zen Moment, I don't really have to worry about that because the weapon would just be stable and firing anyways. And it means I can focus more on my unflinching for my snipers, because guess what? They're doing a thing where sniper flinch against players doesn't fucking dick you over anymore. So I'm a big fan of that. So that's just my hopes for certain things. One, bring Gambit back to, you know, being more interesting. Let me recraft a new Bad Juju, a better version than what you freaking have here, because get rid of that. And what else? Let's see. I mean, I hope the story stuff is great. I hope the new armor sets that we're going to get are great. I hope of course, we're probably going to see what the artifact is going to be like. I mean, that's just kind of a given. I hope we get to see, we're going to probably see some rolls in some of the weapons, so of course I'm going to want to see what that Strand Pulse Rifle is going to be like. I really am interested in seeing, because they're probably doing activities, so they'll probably either do something for one of they'll show like the hub area, and then they'll show some other stuff. So right now we're just waiting for them to start, and then once they start, I'll turn it up. So kind of just waiting on that right now. With talking about some of the ability changes, I get some of the Warlock ones, especially the one where you can cast your rift while moving at like a slightly like half movement speed. So basically, if you're strafing or if you're trying to like move to cover, especially with some of the changes they made to Frost Pulse and how it works, especially with I think Wrath Weavers with that will be such a better play now, especially with the change to Shadebinder in general. It's going to feel better. The only thing that I question is just how strong is Stormdancer's Brace going to be with that. Like, are you doing Stormdancer's Brace more with that? And of course, when they talked about the lightning surge thing, it was the prismatic one only, so it wasn't really the other one, because they know people can get like 3 or 2 charges on it, and if you have Spirit of the Claw, you have 4. Especially if you do Spirit of Necrotic and that, you have 4. So they're really trying to make Warlocks focus more on their super and their grenade, which is like, okay. The threadling thing I think is phenomenal. The fact that your threadlings don't just like be like lemmings and just throw themselves at an enemy, and then if they aren't the ones that get the final hit, they kind of just go, my life's over. They'll actually just go, oh, okay, well, moving on. Wasn't able to get him, I'll get the next one. We got like 15 minutes before this begins. So I can do... So yeah, I don't know what to expect with all this. I know there's going to be some things. There's some things I'm hopeful for. If you hear me at all lose it, like in terms of something they should have talked about that they didn't, you're probably going to see me be very annoyed. You may see some declarations. You may see some stuff removed from my thing. If what might happen happens. Okay, it does say that I am okay. Good. Like, a lot of people say, well, this is the make or break for Destiny. And I'll say this. I liked how the story was in Edge of Fate. I didn't like how they handled the endgame stuff. Like, the whole, what's it called? The fucking... The sieve. I didn't think that was handled very well. The, different variants that you could do and how they're like, a lot of them are like tied to, oh, these things, and you can upgrade this. It's like, yeah, but why would I want to upgrade something if I can only use it in that area? Like, I don't really like that. I like the fact that, okay, it made you amplified and everything, so that was cool. So it allowed you to use other things besides just, be on Arc to get amplified, but other than that, like, I didn't find it at all interesting. Let me make sure that, yeah, I have to put that on. I can probably clean my vault out a little bit. Oh, but why do that? You have frickin' a ton of frickin' other things coming. No, I'm good. I'm very much good. I don't need 20 of the same thing. And if there are things I just don't find myself using, I'll just go and get rid of them. Like, rocket sidearms, I honestly don't need them. Because I have frickin' a rocket pulse rifle. I know that's a weird thing to say, but I don't need it. I never use this. I never use this. I'll hold on to these two. I'll get rid of that because I don't need it. Same with this one. Keep both of these because, yes. Delete that one. Keep that, keep that, keep that, because I do like these weapons. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. What's this one? Rapid Final Voltage Create Lightning Storm. Yep, keep that. I'll hold on to this one because this might be good to have in the future. Let's see. Keep that one because keep that one. I can delete that. I can delete that. Do I not? No. I'll have to hold on to this one maybe. Oh wait, I can delete. I can get rid of this one because I got 2 adept versions. Do I want? No, I can delete. Keep that. Keep that because it has a good roll. Delete. Keep because it's an adept. Keep because it's an adept. Keep. No, I'll delete that one actually. These are tier 5s. Delete this one. Keep this just for now. This is a new one, so keep. Of course, keep my exotic weapons. I can delete this. I can delete this one. I don't really care about it. It's adept. Keep. Keep. Adept. Delete. I can always craft this one again. So, like, I'm not really concerned. Delete. That's an adept. Keep that for the meme. Keep that because that one served me well. That's a tier 4. That's an adept. I don't use this at all. I don't need this one. Keep that one because it's a good roll. I have a better version. This is probably the one I would keep the most. I can delete this because I don't need them. Let's see, compare my 2. This one I like more than I like this one, so I'll delete this one. I got 2 of these. This is an old one, this is a new one. Delete this one. Keep these Wrath Weavers. Of course, I just wish that I got more I wish this one was more class than super. Delete this one. So do you have any other repeats? We got 5 minutes before this starts. Still need boots. Boots are evading me right now. Alright, I did some light vault cleaning because I'm not at 280. Do I even... Eye of the Storm, opening shot, snapshot. I mean, I'll probably go with snapshot over the other ones. Clean this out a little more. Delete that one. Nope, I have... This one's better. Let's see, what else? I don't use it. I'm only keeping it just in case. I should probably use this pulse more. You know? The only issue is, like, rapid fire frames are about to get buffed. And do I have a rapid fire? I don't. Might have to fix that. Well, the dawning's coming up, so we'll see what we get. What roll? Is this one of the new ones, or is this one of the old ones? I have Encore Kill Clip. I think this is the new one. Yeah, because I have that. Yeah, and I have the Solstice Memento. I don't know why I threw that on. I don't use this. It sucks because, like, you want to keep your exotic weapons because you don't know when they're going to get good, but then there's certain weapons you're like, I can delete this because I really don't need it. Like, how many... Okay, so let's see, let's compare. Who had more kills? This one can be deleted. No, because I do like having under pressure. I could use Zen Moment under pressure, or Zen Moment Head Seeker. And Rangefinder's gain it's going to boost the range stat, so this one's going to be good. Both of these are good options. We'll have to test them. Especially if they show off, like let's say they show off the seasonal weapon, and it's like a void. It's a void weapon, which I would like. Oh, here we go.
We're supposed to protect the people, not rule them.
Oh.
The time of guardians as shepherds of humanity is over.
Oh. Oh.
I've been waiting so long for this.
He looks so cool. Oh.
A vision I can't shake. New cabal, the Barrent Imperium, sprung up out of nowhere across the system. That doesn't just happen. It's the Nine, and I'm putting together a crew to prove it. What do you say, women?
Welcome to the new Mars. Now the only law in Tharsis is the gun on your hip and the light in your hands. You'll do well here. I don't relish doing business with these leeches. But we need to find out what the Dredgen are after.
You crave justice. Why die for a criminal?
Why do you hate your own kind so much? It's time to take the fight
Are those?
Imperium is yours to lead. You will fall. The next time we meet.
Only one play left.
Oh, that looked awesome.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Bungie, or our cantina today. We have converted our stream room in celebration of our upcoming release, Destiny 2 Renegades, collaborated effort with Lucasfilm Games. We are so excited. My name is Dylan. I'm going to be your host today. We have a lot to go through. Have a few housekeeping notes before we dive in. Ultimately, if you are on Twitch, if you watch for 15 minutes, we have a fantastic emblem for you to earn. Seekers, not saints. Make sure your bungie.net account is linked and you will earn this reward.
It is. I know that for a fact.
Additionally, our community team, hey community team, love you. They're going to be going through chat throughout this stream and after we raid Leopard Stealth, one of our good friends. We have 25 Year of Prophecy digital editions to be handing out. So make sure your DMs are open. Keep an eye out for a DM from Bungie. And yeah, you might get yourself a code for a platform that we offer. So, what are we talking about here today? We just had our launch trailer. Destiny 2 Renegades is launching in 7 days. Countdown right now. 7 days from now, you're going to be in there playing. We got blasters. We got the Praxic Blade. We have a new Vidoc that actually we are sharing today. And this is going to be called Making of a Renegade. So after we launch our Vidoc, we have a panel of developers on the couch. We're going to be talking about the Lawless Frontier, our new activity that is coming with this experience, full of loot, full of fun experiences, and all that kind of stuff. So without further ado, let's watch a new Vidoc, Vidoc 2, Making of a Renegade. Take it away.
Huh.
This is Destiny with the Star Wars lens, like this really cool combination that hasn't been done before.
I can't wait to take Praxic Blade to Mars. Don't be a ridiculous fan. Just stay cool.
Wait, we gotta swat it up and play through. Oh, yeah. This is why we got the games in the first place. Early on, we developed this North Star, authentically Destiny, unmistakably Star Wars. It has to be something that feels like a Destiny story. It can't feel like a one-off. This can't feel like a side quest, right? Like, this has to be a continuation of the Fate Saga.
I got this vision. I knew it came from the Nine.
But with Star Wars beats and Star Wars visual.
This is uncharted territory for Lucasfilm Games, and that this is the first time we're telling a story inspired by Star Wars within a different universe.
At the heart of, like, I think every Guardian's identity is like this healthy, independent, rebellious streak.
We were
No, not us.
explore that scoundrel fantasy, bounty hunters, the syndicates going out and doing jobs with a ragtag team. We took inspiration from Star Wars to ensure the scale, visual language, soundtrack, and cinematic storytelling in Renegades.
Oh my god. Can I get his apparel?
Come to expect from the franchise.
The Praxic Blade collaboration stands out to me.
Because lightsabers are so iconic, it was absolutely critical to get that balance right.
The team at Lucasfilm Games was just so solutions focused. It wasn't, it has to be this way. It was a lot of back and forth and asking questions about how would this work? Well, let's talk about it. All right. Oh, so we need a different energy source. Okay. What would that look like?
It was all about, like, what is best for the player.
When we announced this collaboration with the studio, James may or may not have been wearing a fighter pilot helmet.
Yeah. Destiny and Star Wars share the same beating heart. I was like, oh, this is gonna be special.
Oh, great gambling. Gamba, Gamba, Gamba in Destiny.
Such a unique challenge. How can we achieve the aesthetic and the feel of Star Wars without losing the narrative threads that we've created so far for Destiny at the same time?
It wasn't until we found our footing with creating a foundation in Destiny that things started to click together.
I remember the first time that we went down to San Francisco. We had this really big meeting where it was the Destiny narrative folks on one side and the Star Wars narrative folks on the other side. We broke the ice by just asking, what's the bad version of this? We had a really good laugh over what that looked like. And through that, we kind of uncovered that this should be the aesthetic, the vibe of Star Wars with the truth to Destiny's narrative that we knew needed to be there too.
Jump in the Sarlacc pit.
We begin 2 months after the Edge of Fate has happened. The world has moved and changed, and we're still trying to figure out what Binding the Nine means.
The Vanguard have redacted the prophecy of extinction.
They don't want the public to panic over this prophecy.
The crux of our story is the Drifter asking us to help him break Vanguard law for good reason to confront a new rising faction of Cabal called the Baron Imperium. It's what drives Eris to help the Drifter out, as well as the player Guardian.
When we were thinking about what kinds of characters should be in this release, we thought about the kinds of archetypes we see throughout Star Wars.
Yeah, and Drifter is an easy parallel. He and Han Solo share a cocky attitude, both former criminals.
In Star Wars, there's a plethora of sassy droids. We have our own version of that through Ghosts, and Blue is no exception.
Oh, look. Thanks for nothing.
Blue is a Drifter's ghost, and I think as soon as people
Oh.
hear, they'll be delighted and incredibly surprised.
Our voice cast
Oh.
is stacked. Dredgen Bale is portrayed by Alex Lee, who is
Let's go! Oh my god.
And we also
Yes!
got Hollywood actual royalty Danny Houston to play Premier Loom, the head of the Baron Imperium. Being able to
Who?
work with someone from that kind of IMDb page was such an honor, and I was completely...
I'm sorry. No. Alex Lee's better. He's better.
Loom became this sweeping militaristic figure that I think is going to be a really good parallel to Grand Moff Tarkin or other evil military leaders from the Empire.
So even though we're introducing new characters, we're still looking backwards at some of Destiny lore's most long-standing characters. Honor is another example of that. She's our Praxic warlock.
She's loosely meant to be a parallel to something like a Jedi in Star Wars. She was part of a Vanguard Internal Affairs group that would police Guardians on the usage of darkness.
Don't make me regret abandoning my post to help you. Not now, Honor.
Yeah, she has to grow up with the times a little bit, because the world has changed and a whole lot of people are using darkness now, and she gets to grow and kind of ask herself, like, am I still adhering to my own values if I allow myself to be open to these kinds of ideas?
The Drifter belongs with us!
The Drifter left your cult long ago.
And then there's Bale, Dredgen Bale.
Dredgen is a dark guardian that represents absolute darkness.
Dredgen Bale doesn't like the fact that we're ruled by a city of immortals who can't step down and that weren't elected. He's got kind of a point, but his methods for addressing that point suck. He makes many bad choices. One of my favorite parts about a lot of villains in Star Wars is that they have just like the capability of making a right choice and then consistently do not make good choices.
Bale is trying to fill a hole in his life in all the wrong ways.
And he just can't, and he never will. But man, we're gonna hope that he does someday.
The time of guardians as shepherds of humanity is over.
Oh my god. Bro killed it.
This has been an opportunity where you love Destiny, you love Star Wars, you want to do something with both. What are you going to put into it?
Oh my god, it was such a challenge at first, finding that sweet spot of how do we make something that can live in both worlds and not feel out of place in either, but also feel totally new and exciting. It wasn't always about where do we find the exact middle ground, 50-50 Star Wars and Destiny, because at that point you're feeling almost a little derivative.
There's those moments along the way when you were like, this is just Star Wars. This is not the purpose of the collaboration. We want to have something kind of new that makes you think of both. I remember when we were trying to figure out what we're going to do with our new Cabal.
We started in that place where it's just Cabal wearing a Stormtrooper outfit.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until we injected more of that weird alien design of a lot of these armor sets, that was kind of what switched it over from this is too derivative to this is really working. I think it comes through in the visuals in every single map. there are little Easter eggs and little treats here and there that we hid around, and Lucasfilm Games has been awesome at collaborating with us and even putting some of their input onto our maps so we can really give the players something exciting.
The switch flipped in my head like, oh, we would never have done this without this collaboration was the syndicates.
Yeah.
We're going places with the Vex and Elixir and Fall that we really weren't going to go before.
Oh yeah, and trench coats.
And trench coats, yeah. We have Vex and trench coats that are playing cards. It's so awesome, and I don't think we would have dared do that if we didn't have this opportunity.
No, and it was the perfect time in our universe to do it too. The Star Wars fans on the team just start coming out and telling their stories about what they're excited to build, and far be it for me to get in the way.
We make a lot of weapons in Destiny. How do you take a weapon in Destiny, which we have literal like 4 digits of guns, and
understatement,
right? And make something that feels new, but also does justice for Star Wars. And Blaster was really obviously the choice. They're roughly in 2 groups. There's dynamic blasters, which are intended to be harder hitting, firing a ton. Brute force. And then we have a number of balance blasters. As you're shooting, and the heat is building up, you're going to have a venting opportunity where you can hit a perfect vent. It's like functionally a reload, so you can start shooting again much faster.
Sweet. I gotta ask though, what about those Cabal blasters? Are they accurate?
What did you play? We have swords in Destiny, but we don't have a praxic sword. We don't have a lightsaber praxmid. It's an exotic primary weapon that's kinetic, where you can reflect a bunch of blasts, kill enemies with it, and throw it out and get a ton of damage. Having the sandbox be able to explore this new like ability ecosystem with renegade abilities. We've taken so much of this opportunity and turned it into what we can like grow.
Every corner of the game, from the art, the design, the audio, music, the UI, the rewards, completely infused with the magic of the collaboration. It's really been a real treat to be a part of.
Yeah, super satisfying.
Good morning, everybody. Didn't mean to wake you up with that beat, sorry. The overarching theme for this was to create a score for this release that felt like it was cohesive as a whole. We're all talking to each other and collaborating with each other. We were able to explore different ways of orchestrating, different ways of writing with the orchestra that expand on the Destiny palette and make it fresh and new. When I look at the Star Wars scores, there were certain elements that naturally fit string flourishes or wood flourishes that would play into a certain moment. When it's like, oh, I know I want something to feel more Williams, so I'll push it. Not this Williams, but John Williams. I'll push it more in that world.
Another thing too is the amount of percussion. I had some ideas that felt more full-on Star Wars, and once you like flesh out the percussion arrangement, it instantly sounds more Destiny as a result.
For me, a lot of it was about framing, where when I use a lot of the Destiny themes, how I set them up and how I'm transitioning in and out of moments are much more Star Warsy in terms of the harmony and orchestration.
I think the most exciting part about this is the opportunity to work with these guys and Mike.
You definitely made it a point to kind of bring us together and listen to to each other's music.
But Brendan, you wrote something with the most beautiful oboe solo in it, and it drives me nuts that I didn't think of it first.
No one wanted to follow Brendan, is what it came down to. Brendan's cues just sound amazing from the start.
I remember knowing your first high action cue. Everyone was like, oh, whoa! It was really fast, really intense.
Oh god, I can't wait for that.
Like, spinning around and looking at you.
Dude, humans have to play this. Jeez.
Destiny has like so many themes, and that's like a great vehicle for doing the Star Wars spin.
Our first meeting was discussing that main theme, and I remember hearing it for the first time. And everybody kind of perked up when we all heard it. We're all having ideas that were just a little bit different from one another. It was all sort of impacted what the final version of the theme was.
Dredge and Bale. That kind of teed off me.
Oh my god, I want his look.
This kind of anti-Guardian character set in this story of scoundrels. We wanted something that would be a backbone to tell a longer arc story. It has a layer of ominousness to it. It has a layer of mystery to it, but it can be turned other ways.
I felt a sense of menace.
Yeah.
I'm just excited to get to experience it with players.
Just really hope that, personally, I've written something that they can really connect with and love, and if I can cause a couple of goosebumps, I'll take that as a bonus too.
I can't wait to meet him.
Hope players be taken on a journey that inspires them and makes them feel like this world is really unique and really special.
My favorite feeling as a creator is getting to watch someone's look of like absolute surprise.
I want players to feel hope, that exciting, boundless potential that Destiny has.
Oh my god, that heavy sniper, I want it.
That Star Wars unlocked.
I've been waiting so long for this.
Oh, dude, hearing the hearing Alex Lee do like the darker version of Sun Jin Woo as Dredge and Bale. Oh.
This is our moment to really peel back the curtain and show you how games are made. It's a monumental effort, and what you saw, it was a mix of our narrative design, audio, our collaboration efforts with Lucasfilm Games. Many thanks to everyone involved. Also, a few folks that weren't pictured there, ranging from design, production, test. Even a shout out, I gotta give it to IT for keeping our computers running, and our services folks too for keeping our servers running. So, today we're going to be talking about the Lawless Frontier. This is our new activity coming with Destiny 2 Renegades, and we have three developers on our couch to talk us through what we're seeing. It'll be a fun deep dive. So, without further ado, let's get some introductions. Eric Smith, we're starting with you.
DMG, Damage 04. Yes, my name is Eric Smith. I am a combat design lead on Destiny 2. You may know me from my work where I was design lead on the Strand subclasses. I started kind of making the stasis abilities, and most recently the Renegades ability buffs.
Okay.
Yeah, next up, Tom Farnsworth. This is the first time that you and I are in a stream together, but a quick introduction for folks that may not have seen you in previous FIDOCs.
Yeah, so I'm Tom, the creative lead for Renegades, and I've been at Bungie for like, I can't even remember, like 13, 14 years. Worked on Destiny 1, Destiny 2, the highlights were probably like Dreaming City, Season of Splicer, 30th and Into Life were the most recent things I worked on leading in this, but this has been an absolute blast to work on.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks for joining us today. And last but not least, our grid skipper aficionado, Taylor Bjorndal. How you doing?
Great. Yeah, Taylor Bjorndal, associate
web designer, here to talk about all the rewards and blasters and the practice blade and all the other stuff we made for you to chase.
Awesome. Yeah, so just for folks...
Lightsabers!
If we go a little bit fast, we got a lot to pack through. We'll have a VOD on Twitch and YouTube after this. And if you missed our Vidoc or the launch trailer, those will be uploaded as well. So what we're seeing on screen right now, we're launching into our Lawless Frontier activity. Tom, I would love to put the spotlight on you. Let's give a quick description. What is the Lawless Frontier?
So the Lawless Frontier is our core game mode of Renegades. You're going to play through some of the campaign, but it's really what comprises our end game. And the idea is that you're a renegade, you're taking on these shady jobs like bounty hunting, smuggling and sabotage from our syndicates, and you're doing so to increase your notoriety, your power, and your riches.
So wait, does the Praxis Blade match, like the color at least, not like what it is? It matches your subclass? That's a scout rifle. Oh, it's a barrier weapon?
Blowing the heck out of everything with your renegade abilities, you know, dropping airstrikes on Cabal vehicles, and smuggling is about grabbing everything that isn't, you know, tied down.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
When you're going into a dangerous spot, you gotta grab whatever you can find, right?
Oh, that's a new heavy weapon?
Focusing on a bounty hunt, and I believe you said this is kind of like a quintessential Destiny vibe of an activity, right?
Yeah, it's probably the closest to a traditional Destiny activity, but you're going to start in the ready room, which is kind of a unique experience, and you're going to be able to pick your renegade abilities in there from your little shank buddy that's in there. You'll hop aboard Hawk, and you'll drop down to the destination. You can see we're already in on one of the Mars maps that we have. There are all these jobs taking place across Mars, Venus, and
That's the heavy sniper?
2 maps on each destination. This is Space Fortitude.
Oh.
Right now we're doing a bounty hunt, and we're working to draw out the intel officers to track down where our target is. After this, there'll be
So we're gonna have Overload.
forces of that target. They'll have a, you know, a classic
Overload pulse rifle.
bunch of wrinkles thrown in for game.
That's new. That's actually interesting because you never get to see an Overload pulse rifle.
Maybe an invader. We'll talk about later, and then you'll exfil with your bounty and get some loot and take that back to our social space.
What the heck?
Junction, where you'll be able to spend your currencies to buy some of the cool blasters, or maybe some of the cosmetics and customizations for the Praxis Blade we're going to talk about later.
Awesome. Yeah, and I mean, so as we're going through this, we're going to be seeing a lot of abilities that players know and love on screen, but we have new abilities, renegade abilities, that are going to be for this activity. And Eric, you're going to be our person of knowledge here.
Yeah.
What do we got on screen?
Yeah, so Renegade Abilities is a new ability system we have in Renegades. What you do is we have a brand new button for you to press. It's going to be R3 on the controller and then Z on the keyboard. And that's going to kind of switch you into a different mode that gives you new abilities for your grenade and your melee. That sends out one of these tokens. We have here on the screen, you can see we have one called Revitalize that heals you and provides you with ability energy. And then we have the other one, which is the Deflector Shield, which is this zone I can sit inside and shoot out of, and it blocks all the incoming damage. It's also going to, for my allies who are inside the shield, it will amplify them and then jolt any enemies who pass through. And all of these have 7 levels of upgrades. So when you first start, they will have certain functionality and certain strength, and as you upgrade them, they're going to get better and better. And they really change the gameplay, right? Like they're kind of these pocket supers almost, that as a hunter, I'm able to be like, I'm going to build support, right? I'm going to choose these 2 support renegade abilities and make sure my team has what they need to survive this tough environment. You can also see in this mode we have non-regenerating health. So things like that Revitalize renegade ability are really going to come in handy to be like, we need to take a break and heal. Let's pop over here to some safety, and anyone can build into that if that's what they want. You know, we have things like vehicles that you can pull in.
Oh my god, that looks so cool. I can't wait to get that.
There's so much to talk about.
Those boots.
Well, before we get to the ship, actually, let's talk a little bit more about the health mechanics over here, because we had this in some previous activities like Nether, and we got a ton of great feedback on like how much you get back, how you get it back, and I've seen already in this activity, as you're going through, there's some pots, there's some ways that you can get it. There are the Renegade's abilities, but Tom, if you want to talk a little bit more about it.
We took Nether as a base, but I'd say this is a little bit more forgiving. The way that health works is, yeah, you've got a large pool of
Oh, so that's how that works. So
level, but if you get down to 0, it will regenerate to the base see on the screen to get some of your health back. Or you can use things like Revitalize and like build your Renegade abilities into kind of dealing with those kind of challenges we're putting in front of you. One thing that I really like about this mode is like we've got, you know, Expert, Master, Grandmaster, and on the Grandmaster you're really gonna need to use all these abilities that kind of like coordinate with your teammates and kind of build a loadout to kind of conquer the challenge.
Oh, it's a kinetic sniper?
Yeah, so going back to you mentioned the
Oh.
we're using our Renegade abilities.
Oh.
And I think earlier, outside of the
And the reload's actually pretty decent.
strike that happened too, right?
Yeah, we have a strafing run that you can upgrade, and your ship, so the one that you have customized and put your shader on, the arena and drop bombs in sequence, right? And as I upgrade this, it gets more and more devastating until it like is, you know, beyond any of the supers we have in the game. It is.
Oh, that's it's a solar crossbow.
That is the Cabal drop pod, and what that does is, you know, if you're familiar with the Cabal drop pod, it is this giant metal ball that slams into the ground, and in this case, it is almost like a supply drop because it's full of ammo, and it's also going to squish anything under us. And
Oh, that's an auto rifle? That's an auto rifle. Solar auto rifle. Oh.
Really careful. It will delete them. Yeah, just delete them. You got to be careful where you drop them.
Offensive supply.
Yeah, but immediately now you can turn it around on that.
Yeah. So, Bjorndal, we've had you kind of sitting quiet over there. I'd love to talk about the blasters that our players have been using. So, in the Vidoc, we were talking about the balanced blaster and the dynamic blaster. Can you break down each, just a quick view of each, and then we can talk through some of the reload?
Yep, sure. So yeah, we have two sets of blasters, or two different kind of blasters. The dynamics are
So hand cannon,
hard-hitting,
submachine gun, sniper, sidearm.
punch above their weight class.
So hand cannon, special blaster. Ah, come on. Oh my god.
And what you can see on the screen right here, these are going to be all the blasters that you can get from running our Lawless Frontier activity, and then we'll actually have a slate of blasters that you can earn through the dungeon, which we'll talk a little bit about later.
So submachine gun, sniper rifle. It's a one-shot sniper rifle, so this is the heavy. The new sidearm and the new LMG.
Absolutely, yeah. So, like, one of the things that was in the Vidoc was kind of finding the balance of how much Star Wars versus how much Destiny we wanted on these things, and it was
Oh my god.
effort with basically everybody on the team. These were Mercule's project for most of this release, but it was like a big effort on design, test, animation, audio to really sell the experience of using these and to make them look and feel the part for like what people would expect. Both the Destiny gun and the Star Wars blaster.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, since we're on the topic of loot and gear, our Guardian right now is using the new Praxic Blade and also getting smashed by a Cabal drop pod. But I'd love to hear about the customization that y'all developed for this, and this can be Tom and Bjorn talk to it. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, so you're going to get the Praxic Blade by, you know, collaborating with Anor throughout the campaign. She's going to, like, deem you worthy of earning it. You go on a cool little quest that I don't want to spoil to
So that's the exotic mission.
And then post-campaign, you're going to unlock the ability to customize it. You're going to be able to change out your dark matter crystals to change the color of the blade to match your personality.
Oh.
And you're going to be able to change a bunch of different mods and gameplay elements, right?
Yeah. So there's a whole bunch of different things you can kind of swap to fit your playstyle on this, where we have forms, cores, mods, and 4 different catalysts on it. And the forms kind of change like how you can get ammo back and give you some damage bonuses based off of different gameplay styles. And the cores let you apply subclass verbs to a different part of what the weapon does, depending on something that matches your subclass. So like you can add sever to like the saber throw, or something else like weaken or jolting.
Yeah, it creates these really cool combos where I am strike, I'm throwing to debuff enemy, and then getting it back and striking again.
Yeah, and during a couple of our trial runs with this, you were talking about there are some animations and different combos in your melee structure, right?
Yeah. So there's like a 3 or 4 hit combo you can do where you will end it with like a big spinny move that's like very dramatic, almost kind of like how our staff has like the little hidden combo there.
Awesome.
I did want to call it. We also saw strongest turret we've ever built. Like it is, it has crazy range, crazy damage, and is a really nice. You know, I'm gonna throw this thing out to manage this part of the map. Yeah, while I deal with other stuff.
Perfect. Yeah, and, so as we're coming to the end of this activity, I'd love to just know kind of some of the narrative dressing. So as you're going into the Lawless Frontier, it's our activity, but also kind of like the feel of this experience. And there's a turf war going on. I know Robbie in a previous stream we were talking about the turf war a bit, but Tom, if you could expand on that and how that sets up this activity.
Sure. So in the end game, the syndicates are in this kind of ongoing turf war across Mars, Venus. You can kind of take advantage of that by you know taking on their contracts that they offer and kind of winning out the day for them. But in doing so, you can extract maximum power, profits, rewards from them. And you can take anything you earn through engaging in these jobs and completing these priority contracts they offer. You can go back to the social space. You can they each have their own reward track, like the Pikers, the Tharsis Reformation. They offer weapons to unlock new abilities, upgrades for those abilities. Some elements or mods for the Praxic Blade, and a whole bunch of other things, like some shaders too. So you can kind of like rep your favorite syndicate on your armor, which is pretty cool. It's definitely one of with the Lawless Frontier, it's one of the most cohesive and deepest modes we've ever built. Like everything from this mode types into the holo map, into the different mini game modes within it, into the social space. So like it's going to be exciting to see players kind of peel back all the layers and maybe get into some the darker corners like Invasion.
Yeah, and I mean, so we've progressed. We've defeated the boss that we were hunting down for our bounty hunt. And this portion of the activity is kind of emblematic of we're in a Lawless Frontier that's dangerous. Even after you finish your objective, now it looks like you got to fight your way out.
Yeah, so every
that is cool.
Frontier, in this case bounty hunt, like it escalates over time. So it gets harder.
Oh, that's the new thing with Gunpowder Campbell. Ooh, I think Hunter's gonna like that.
Do your objective and get out. Just so like right now we're in the exfil. This is the final moments of the activity. You set up a flare. You call your ship in. The Cabal are pouring down on you here. You're throwing out your renegade abilities, and you're just trying to survive until your ship gets there. In this case, each of the three jobs, bounty hunt, smuggle, and sabotage, have their own unique mechanic. So for bounty hunt, you have to take out these three mini bosses, which we call retaliators here.
Yeah, so as our fire team is fighting their way out, we actually do have a preview of a fun exotic that's coming with the reward pass in Destiny 2 Renegades.
Oh,
I believe
was
we
it?
have a preview that we can share. But Bjorndal, if you could give a quick overview of our exotic machine gun.
Yeah,
Oh.
So this is the Service of
Oh.
Shaku. It's a very unique machine gun.
It's a strand one, it looks like.
Like a necromancer, broodweaver theme, where you turn your enemies into these little nests of threadlings that you can like shoot and then spawn more and like build it up to control like a space.
Yeah, and Threadlings just got a buff, correct?
Threadlings did get a buff. They're smarter than they were before.
Sorry, to segue more appropriately. Over the last few weeks, we've been doing a series of blog articles with y'all in the Sandbox team talking about the core game updates coming to Destiny 2 available to all players. So we have a lot of quality of life changes that are coming to your supers, your subclass abilities, all that kind of stuff that we just previewed.
Oh my god.
One of which Warlock focus was around the Threadlings, your strand abilities. Yeah, if you want to cover that really quick.
Yeah, so you can see here the Warlock is moving while rifting, which is a huge kind of quality of life upgrade that allows you to dodge attacks, get into cover, close the gap while you're casting your ability. Works really well with the new Warlock exotic as well. So there are, if you haven't seen that article we put out yesterday, please check it out. There's a lot of great buffs. We've shown hunters a lot of love. We love our hunters. We want them to feel powerful.
Yeah, we saw some feedback with the exotic tuning article. Hunters were like, wait, I want to see more, which in the future we will definitely have more. But in the ability,
You get to pilot the gun?
there's a lot of exciting hunter
Oh. Oh my god. That's awesome.
abilities updates for hunters. Golden Gun got a pass?
Yeah, so Golden Gun got a pass, does more damage, and now scorches on impact. We fixed an issue where you had to step outside your well to get full damage, so you can stay in the well. Outside of that, we saw in the gameplay Gunpowder Gamble. If you throw it and you shoot it Sentinel Shield, we're excited about this one. So Sentinel Shield is getting a shift a little bit.
A bit of a rework, right?
Yeah, a bit of a rework. The usage rates weren't great. We want to provide something that is kind of on par with WELL as far as like what am I going to take into a raid to support my team. So in Renegades, your Sentinel, as you're holding it up, your allies behind your shield are going to auto reload, and there's this kind of rhythm to it. So if you can fire at the right time, you can just be like rocket, rocket, rocket. So it like the actual like damage increase is big. Not only that, but as I guard my enemies and the shield takes damage, I'm charging this bar up that charges up my shield throw, and at full charge, that shield throw is going to do Thunder Crash level damage. Which, you know, depending on how players use it, maybe you even get 2 of those out of a single super. Like it's strong. And that's what we want, right? We want to provide that power fantasy to players. I think this era of Destiny is like fun first. You know? We want players to have a great time and feel overpowered.
I'm gonna hold you to it. Yeah, I honestly can't wait. But yeah, so we finished our activity, our first run of the Lawless Frontier. Now we're gonna go into another. And Tom, you had mentioned invasions earlier in the stream, and this is gonna be our opportunity to show a little bit of that, flavor. We're gonna look at some of the UI in the orbit screens and our new holo map, and then we're gonna show what it is to be invaded. New optional activity type as well, right?
Yeah. So in Invasion, like you might be familiar with Gambit. This is kind of like a new take on that kind of mechanic here in Renegades, and we want players that kind of take on the role.
You mention it, but you're not going to do anything with it.
Working for the syndicates, tracking down these renegades that are messing up their operations, taking out their commanders, stealing their stuff, and so you get to be kind of play on the other side. You get to play on the opposition. So you're allied with all of the enemy combatants on the field. You kind of wade in amongst them and pick and choose the strategic moment where you want to kind of like lash out at these players and like steal their bounty.
Yeah.
And
So how do you launch into this?
so here's the holo map, just for everybody. This is kind of like a standard interface for the Lawless Frontier. This is how you access the social space, all of our jobs, and then in the end game we unlock the yellow node, which is invasion, and the red node, which is the contested territory. So we can take a look at the contested node here. This is where all like every day the syndicates are fighting over one of the maps on each of the planets, and you can kind of, as a defender, kind of throw in your pledge to the side you want to fight for. But these are also invadable nodes. So one thing I want to highlight that invasion is opt-in. It's not a requirement. So if players don't want to do a PvP, they can do like an expert difficulty for this, or they can just go to any of these other nodes on the map here that aren't invadable. But for the priority, the contested node on the highest difficulties, like that's where the highest rewards are. That's where the invasion is. Now on the other side, if you're an invader, you don't need to worry about the nodes. You can just go to the invasion node. You need to have some death marks, which are a currency earned by playing, by just playing Lawless Frontier. You'll just accumulate them. One interesting wrinkle here is you can actually wager those for additional rewards. So if we go to the little pane here on the side, there's these things. There's death marks. You can interact with them two or 3 times to double and triple your rewards. Which obviously you're taking on some risk here. If you go do an invasion and it doesn't go your way, you could lose those tokens. But I think a lot of players are going to want to do this because they can just get triple rewards on each invasion, which is really exciting. And on the other side, for people being invaded, if you take the invader down, you're going to get more time on the clock. You're going to get revives back, and every time you kill an invader, they have the chance to drop extractables, which are rewards you can dunk at the end of the activity to get bonus armor, weapons. Yeah.
Stellar. So let's get our invader launched in here. We'll go back to our gameplay team.
Yep.
But while we're loading in, let's talk about what is the actual kind of approach to invasions. What are the objectives aside from seeking out guardians and destroying them?
Yeah. So as an invader, you're gonna start in the ready room, which we're gonna show in a minute here. You're gonna pick your loadout, like what's the right renegade abilities to bring in, and we've seen in playtest. There's like a lot of different fun combos here. Like, are you gonna bring shield, and then like the other team's gonna drop one, and then you're fighting on the Venn diagram of the deflector shields, or are you gonna just be a little more brute force and drop a behemoth and like kind of like, but try to be sneaky about it? And that's pretty.
Oh, come on. Really? Really?
Try to be sneaky about it, and that's pretty. Try to be sneaky about it, and that's pretty.
I think they just got weaseled. Well, let's collect our thing. Yay, we got it. Okay, cool. Moving on.
Try to be sneaky about it, and that's pretty.
I think they just won.
Try to be sneaky about it, and that's pretty.
Okay. They were too sneaky about it. Crashed the stream. Let's see. Let's see if YouTube has a better thing with it. Where is it?
The lawless frontier and all that kind of stuff. Like you want it to be tilted a little bit because it's 1v3, but also you want to make sure if players are opting into this, they still have a fighting chance. Yeah.
So and there's the element of the non-regenerating health, which is that's a larger health.
Yep. Go to YouTube if you
the same TTKs or time to kills as you have in
because Twitch apparently died out. So great. I love the fact that I missed like a good bit of time.
There's some attrition that can happen, like for the invader, where they can kind of wear people down if they're not paying attention.
We have our invader in their ready room. Let's talk about their shank buddy here.
Yeah, here's our little shank buddy. You want to speak to any of his abilities there?
Yeah, so we have 9 renegade abilities here. Huge shout out to Cat Sayers and the rest of the tech design team for all their work on these. Yeah, I mean, it looks like right now we got Nate picking the Imperium Behemoth and the drop pod, but yeah, there's a variety of ones to choose from. We got multiple. We have 3 different vehicles, and each of those vehicles have different upgrades with different functionality.
Yeah, and the Behemoth has like 3 or 4 versions of it too.
Yeah, there's like missiles, the audio.
Ah, okay.
So good.
So it marks where the
Invader has started. It looks like moving toward our targets and preparing to throw that coin. So you can see there they clicked that right stick, and that is going to ready the ability. They then throw the ability and just drop the drop pod to get ammo. Yeah. So need some heavy ammo to go into battle.
And Tom, before we were hopping in here before the stream, we were talking about like the size of the maps and how as an invader, like the first few runs you might feel maybe a little lost because there's a lot of space to cover, but as you get more acquainted with Europa or Venus or Mars, you can find better paths to get directly to the combat, right?
Yeah, these are some of our bigger maps we built. They're more comparable to like our larger public spaces that we built in Destiny. And again, there's 6 of them, and like there's any number of arenas these PvE players can be in that you're going to be.
So our invader just went out with the Thunder Crash and tried to hide and throw out the beacon for the
Walker.
The Walker, yeah, or the Imperium Behemoth as we call it. But then got needle stormed right before they could jump into it. That was incredible.
So that's one of those strategic moments of like, how do I put the chess pieces down? How do I move this? And all
That was interesting because they invalidated that beacon right before they could use it. So timing was impeccable.
Oh man. Oh boy, what was I just talking about? Size of the maps. Yeah, in rewards, I wanted to ask really quick too. So as you're wagering, you add more and more. Is there like a cap? Is it double the amount of rewards, or do you have?
It goes up to triple. So each additional death mark you put down is will double or triple it.
Here we go.
Here we go. Jump in. We're already taking a
leading into this of like, hey, we need to make sure Nate hold back a little bit. And now I think one of our gameplay folks is just like, oh, Nate, you're mine.
Deleted.
Yeah.
No, going back to rewards, the better you do as an invader, the more rewards you're going to get. So each kill, each crest you put on the scoreboard, it equals more rewards. And then those get multiplied by your wager.
Cool. All right. So
Invader got defeated twice. The Invader has, you said, 3 lives?
3 lives. And then you can see up at the top of the screen says Invader present still. So they're
oh, he's coming back for revenge.
Oh.
And it's shut down.
Shut down
Ooh.
with the 3.
I'm never gonna let Nate lose this game.
with the 3 coin wager too, or the 3 death mark wager.
He made a little bit there.
Good job.
So that's the I'm gonna put a little elbow in the ribs. The gambit you're taking. Ha 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 ha. So all right.
Okay,
We've gone through
listen here.
It's content, rewards, all that kind of stuff. I would love to shift focus a little bit to our general rewards update. So in the portal, in a bunch of different activities, we're going to have some new weapons that we're offering. We also have an armor refresh for a bunch of our activities. And Bjorn, I'm going to put the spotlight on you. So starting with our Vanguard Ops sort of armor set. This is going to be run through Solo Ops, Fire Team Ops, and our new Arena Ops activity, which is bringing back 6-player activities to our portal, which is really exciting. It's going to be kind of like your militaristic, hey, I'm a grunt. I'm getting in there, I'm fighting the dark forces. The weapons, Bjorn, up front, we have a
Sidearm, pulse,
Yeah, it's a
fusion.
new arc rocket frame pulse rifle. So
Oh,
there's
okay.
an option now to go with your min retrograde. A lot of excellent perks on here. A lot of people love the arc perks and weapons, and now you'll have it on a rocket pulse.
And then we have a fusion rifle and a sidearm.
Yep.
Cool. And then we do have some weapons that we're not showing in this stream, so stay tuned for launch. But next up, we're going to have our pinnacle ups. So in our previous season, it was a kind of streetwear samurai, and this armor theme is
Kendo.
And then we have 2 returning weapons that I know players have been pretty excited about seeing in the past. Some new perk combinations, but also a new heavy crossbow.
Yeah, so this is a new Void crossbow to kind of fill out our elements for the crossbow now. And I think this one you get box breathing, which is new. Should be pretty good for crossbows.
So box breathing, aim down sight, get extra damage, and then run up to the enemy. Box breathing doesn't apply to serrated edge, but you pull the bolt back out and do some more damage. That'll be a fun loot. Next up, Crucible. So this armor set is actually pretty fun. Over the years, we've done thematic sets tied to weapon foundries. So in the past, you've seen Hake, you've seen Tex Mechanica, and now Suros is up to bat.
Oh.
And Shax is going to be hitting
A new hand cannon, a new LMG, and a new fusion.
Yep. Yeah.
Riptide?
Coming back. We have a new aggressive Void hand cannon and a high impact machine gun.
Awesome. And then let's see, last but not least, Trials of Osiris. So another offering for our PvP audience. A few eagle-eyed players may have seen this armor set yesterday. A little sneak preview, totally planned. But yeah, we have a new armor set for each class, and as you can see, coming back with the glows. So as you get more wins on your card, you can unlock gold or red or blue. And then we have some new weapons that are coming as well.
Yeah, like this lightweight Void pulse rifle with your favorite model.
I admit, since the set came out on the moon, Eris, all the crafty bits on it, cleaning it up, having sorry, what frame type did you say? Lightweight.
A lightweight Void
I cannot wait.
pulse rifle.
I believe also we have a preview of a hand cannon. Now, one of our folks on the gameplay team over here was whispering in my ear, day by day, night by night, that these rolls are going to be a bit juiced, right?
Yes, yeah, this is a pretty juiced hand cannon. It's got perks for both PvE, PvP. It's a Strand 140. You can get stuff like Lone Wolf precision instrument or Slice explosive payload. So you have a lot of options.
Oh.
Big
Oh no.
PvE and PvP.
Awesome. Yeah, and across all of our activity types, we're trying to sprinkle out some things that players will get excited about. Not just, oh, I'm going to go into PvE to get the PvE gun. Like there are some PvP roles out there that you can get from your Fire Team Ops. There's some PvE roles that you can get from Trials. And that doesn't even cover what we have coming in the dungeon too. Before we do a little dungeon teaser, I do have a quick announcement as well as we're rolling through the list. We have an open access week that's coming on December 2nd. So for any folks out there that haven't played The Edge of Fate, that is actually going to be included in this open access week. So if your friends haven't played, if you haven't played, hop in, check out the beginning of our new saga, and earn some cool loot on the way. It's available to all players for that week, and it also includes some previous content as well, campaign and other. So let's see here. Dungeon. We want to talk about the dungeon. So Equilibrium. This is going to be our new dungeon. The race begins on December 13th at 10 a.m. So that's the second Saturday. We've already announced the time, but if you haven't penned it in, if you haven't gotten your fire team together, get ready for contest mode. For those that don't know what contest mode is, on day one, right at launch, this is going to be a very difficult difficulty tuned for competition. So if you want to go and try to be the world's first completion, this is your place to shine. And if you win world first, we have a cool trophy or some goodies for you. So contest mode is going to be available for the first 2 days, 48 hours of the dungeon availability. You can earn a really spicy emblem and some cool stuff as you go through that. And after World First has been declared, we will also have normal mode. So if you want to give a pass on some of that harder difficulty content, you just want to dive in and see what's on offer, that'll be there for you. So before we move on, we actually have a fun trailer to show. We can go ahead and roll it.
I've marshaled the new Imperium to snuff out the light. My violence is yours. You know what comes next. Give me strength.
Welcome back. So watching that trailer, I just realized we actually missed something with Invasions. We were talking about the Praxic Blade and customization. There are different saber colors, correct?
Yeah, there's a wide variety of classic colors that I think players are going to have fun chasing down throughout the end game and maybe even invading.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, we showed it on the screen. Red, Invasions. Yeah. So, okay, moving right along. Ending out our show, we're going to be covering what is going on through the end of the year. So, during the launch window, we'll have some really cool things coming around. Vanguard orders are coming in week 2. And then after that, we're going to have the Dawning returning. So this is our winter celebration, our event, inviting Guardians to hop in, play some activities, get some fun rewards, and bake cookies for their favorite vendors in our tower.
Grenade
so
launcher,
just a really
a special sidearm,
folks that may not know what the Dawning is.
and
As the Dawning, you slay your enemies, you collect them as ingredients, and then you bake them into delicious treats you feed to your friends in the tower like Zavala, and he's just got thousands of Galardoodles raining down upon him, and he gives you a gift in return.
Linear?
Which could be, a spicy weapon roll, or you might be maybe getting
The armor set is wolf related.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Drifter is outside, like, oh, you're putting enemies into the cookies? But, yeah.
It's fully a Drifter thing.
Right. The Winter Wolf set, this is going to be available for Bright Dust just by playing the game, or if you want to snag it from Eververse for silver, go right on ahead. But also on top of this cosmetic, we have new weapons that are going to be a part of the Dawning.
Yeah. Yes, we have a burst linear fusion rifle, a breach grenade launcher, and a precision sidearm. And then also with this excellent new holofoil treatment. It's like covered in ice, and then as you fire, it'll slowly melt away the ice.
Oh, perfect. All right. Oh, and sorry, I have one correction being whispered in my ear. Dungeon race starts at 9 a.m. Daylight savings time strikes again.
Gets us every time.
Every time. Oof. All right. So with that Dawning preview over, we are at the end of our show. Thank you so much to everybody for joining us today. As I said earlier, it has been a monumental effort. A ton of folks throughout the team have been crafting this experience, collaborating with Lucasfilm Games, and really just making something for you, our players. And we really, really hope you enjoy it. So thank you for coming. We're going to kick it back to our launch trailer here in case you missed it at the top. And again, if you missed the Vidoc launch trailer, check out our YouTube. And after this, stick around. We're going to be handing it off to one of our community members, Leopard Stealth, a friend to us for many ages, a guardian of all time. But also, I don't believe he existed before 2004, I've been told. So, 04 or bust. Thanks again, everybody. We'll see you next time.
sprung up out of nowhere across the system. That doesn't just happen. It's the Nine. And I'm putting together a crew to prove it. What do you say, Weapon?
Welcome to the new Mars. Now the only law on Tharsis is the gun on your hip and the light in your hands. You'll do well here. I don't relish doing business with these leeches. But we need to find out what the Dredgen are after.
You crave justice. Why die for a criminal?
Why do you hate your own kind so much? It's time to take the fight to the Imperium.
Finish it. And the Imperium is yours to lead. You will fall. The next time we meet.
Only one play left.
All right. Not actually. Why show it? Because it's a teaser. All right. So that was everything for this. I will say, yes, I am excited for, you know, everything that, you know, we're going to be getting. It all does look interesting and cool and everything, but that's what usually happens. I'm annoyed that they made references to it, but we haven't seen anything about it actually, like, getting an update, and I really don't like that. And Blade is getting his pajama skin. Okay, that's interesting. All right, I'm going to take a look at these. And Venom Gummy oh my lord. Okay. Let's see. Take a look at Destiny Bulletin. They have released a lot of stuff. So, yes, we are getting a new Trials pulse rifle. Looks to be, they said it was going to be a Void. It has this, I think it has the same style as, isn't there a weapon from Eris that I have to look for? It's the pulse rifle from her. This one. So it's going to have this, it has this kind of a frame, but it's been cleaned up and made to be like Trials. It's a high impact frame. So we'll probably see, we might see Headseeker, we might see Rapid Hit, we might see Zemom, we might see Under Pressure. So yeah. Let's see what else. Oh, Dredgen Ball is voiced by Alex Lee. Alex Lee, if you know anything about anime or any other game for that matter, I'll just let you know who he all has played. So, if you know Demon Slayer, he plays as Zenitsu. He was Shinji Hirako from Bleach. Ukatake from Bleach as well. If you are a Rivals player like me, he's Daredevil. He's Gigi, an Evil Eye from Dandadan. Sun Jinwoo from Solo Leveling. Lancelot from Seven Deadly Sins, Four Knights of the Apocalypse. Let's see, who else? Mash from Mashal, Magic and Muscles. Keep going, just to, you know, talk about anything else. He's played a lot of characters. He's also Lighter in ZZZ. I don't know if there's... I don't think he has a Genshin character yet. So... he's Luke in Street Fighter V. And that's most of what I know him as or have seen him as. So yeah, that is... that is Dredgen Ball. Okay. Let's see, what else do we got? The new exotic machine gun that's coming from the Battle Pass looks to be kind of this... I almost want to say it's a strand thing that, like, we would get from, like, Savathun's Throne World. And then I can't tell which is the actual version. You know, yeah, someone said, like, it has a lucent hive kind of look. It has that, like, you know, appeal to it. Let's see if I can find... wasn't there... didn't we get a pulse from that? Or am I thinking something else? I know there's a sidearm from it. Yeah, empirical evidence. Yeah, okay, this actually, that doesn't help me. What was a weapon that you just got from her? Like, from that area? And if it was, like, you know, just the why can't I think of it? Yeah, because I think all these have, like, the numerical stuff. So yeah, this is just okay. Strand LMG. That's interesting. There's gonna be a new Strand 140. So if you are so, oh, I can tell you what kind of similar design is. Where is that? No, not that actually. Dang, I thought these had that kind of look, but they don't. So yeah, so this is the current Strand 140. We're getting a new one from Trials that is also Strand, which is, I don't know. It'll probably just have all the trial stuff. So there's the new Dawning armor, but it seems like there's going to be a new sidearm, which I guess they didn't want to do full special, so this is going to be a precision, but it looks it's a sidearm, but it looks like it kind of looks like how the call looks. It just has the you know, dawning design to it. We're also getting a linear and a grenade launcher. So they called this, I think they said it was a precision sidearm. So yeah. I don't think any of the primary sidearms have that kind of a look. Especially not ones that are considered precision. Or maybe the precision was something else. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Yeah, like Enigma's Draw doesn't have that kind of a look to it. So, and let's see what else. Is there like another one that's a precision that I can compare? Because I really... Yeah, Vestian Dynasty. I mean, almost. I mean, it almost has that look. So yeah, I mean, there's not like a whole lot of crazy, kind of things. Let's see. Yep, the heavy sniper looked good. And the fact that it's a kinetic, too, even better for me. I can compare it with my other, like, kinetic weapons. Let me see. Let's see. I kind of just want to take a look at, you know, any responses about anything. The fuck's that? Okay. The trailer, the Vidoc, everything was good, but again, you have to wait to see how everything goes. I don't like the fact that, you know, it was mentioned, but nothing was, like, actually, like, discussed and talked about. So, like, to me... I mean, for me, I want them to do well, but if me getting my, like, feeling of, like, this Gambit kind of thing, this Gambit feeling that I really want them to bring, I hope Shadow and Order does it. I hope that's when we get more of this, what we're, like, Dredgens, or we're called Renegades, whatever, I don't care. Just please give us something back. Don't let us feel like, oh yeah, here's all these cool things for invasion, and you can choose not to do it, but if you want the highest rewards, you have to do the invasions, you have to opt in, or you can play it and get the higher rewards. I don't like that. I don't want to feel pressured into playing something when the one thing I want to play I can't do. Like, I want to play Gambit. Oh, you want to do all this stuff and get these rewards and do all these things, fight waves, enemies, deal with invasions? Great, yeah, perfect. Guess what? Go play this other thing. You want that feeling? Go over here. No, don't play the mode you like. Go over here. Like, to me, that just feels very like, we built this game mode up. We gave you so many cool things. And then we're like, but these people don't like Gambit. Well, we're going to focus on them. We'll sprinkle some stuff you like here and there, but other than that, this is all for them. There's going to be people that absolutely hate that. Oh, but if you want the best rewards, you got to do the invasion stuff. I was like, okay, great. Can't wait to get hit by a golden gun halfway across the map. Or get hit by, a thunder crash randomly. Well, you have means of protecting yourself. I go, yeah. Making the invasions you have lives is just going to allow people to use the cheesiest things ever. Like, seriously, you're going to get people that are going to use, like, Finality's Augur to literally... Well, the invader's going to be coming in this area, so let's just put, like, 2 Finality's Augur here and set up in areas where he might walk through. Or she might walk through. Whatever it might fucking be. I don't give a shit. That's my thing. Like, give us that, please. Give us that feeling of, like, actually, like, playing Gambit again, like the Prime days, like the early days of Gambit. Don't just go, well, we made something that was similar. Oh, really? Did you know? Guess what? Why did it take so long? Give me Gambit back. Give me the original Gambit as a competitive thing. And it better be in Shadow and Order. Because if I don't see something or talks about it being like, oh, hey, look, it's going to be in this, I'm going to be annoyed. Like, I'm going to be annoyed. Because, oh, we're renegades, and we're dealing with another Dredgen, but there's no talk about, a Gambit-related thing. Here's the Drifter again for another storyline, but hey, nothing for frickin' Gambit. Awesome. And I know, well, you always talk about it. They're never going to do anything, so why do you keep talking about it? Because they did the same thing. The PvP community for years complained and complained and complained and complained. And they got what they wanted. So I'm going to do the same. Make Gambit great again. MGGA. Make Gambit great again. I don't care who I piss off with that either. Make Gambit great again. Because, like, okay, the game mode as it stands is fun, but there's not enough rewards. There's not enough competitiveness to it. And I don't like that. I think you are being very disingenuous to the people who play like Dredgens, do whatever it takes to frickin' get a win, even if it means going a little more aggressive from time to time. Like, we need something. And don't just go, oh, yeah, we added the invasion thing that some of you liked from Gambit, but, you know, you can opt out of it if you want, you know, you don't have to do it, but if you want the rewards, you have to do it. What? I mean, I don't like that. I don't want to feel like, oh, well, I'm playing Gambit, but I'm not getting anything. Oh, I'm playing the invasions, but if I want to do the invasions, if I want the best loot, I gotta have people wanting to invade, and that means I'm getting hit with like 20 things that I don't want to have to deal with getting hit by. Woohoo! No. I think what some of us need to do, and I'm going to say this, and I know the other fucking creators that are more heavy into PvP or just PvE and don't really give a flying about Gambit, are just like, we don't care. We just want this. We just want that. This is the only thing we care about. Oh, they mentioned it, so at least they know that it exists. And like, yeah, they meant. For how long did you also say the same thing about them whenever they mentioned PvP? Or any characters related to PvP? Yeah. My thoughts exactly. Piss off. So. But that was the dev live stream. A lot of this stuff looked really cool. The new Warlock Strand boots looked awesome, especially with the change to the rifts. I like the whole token ability things where it's kind of like you press this, you can either use the grenade one to, you know, throw out an offensive one, or your melee one, which throws out, I think, from what I saw, when they used the melee one was more of like the restoration one. So it's kind of nice to see like that kind of exist. I feel like what probably annoys me the most is just the whole, just the not mention of it. Like, the weapons look cool, the armor looks cool, Horror's Lease coming back along with Duty Bound being, you know, like, you know, fire team, solo ops, arena ops, whatever is, you know, it's interesting, but I don't really think that, I don't know how the armor itself is going to work. The Crucible one seems like it's Suros based, so Riptide's coming back, there's going to be an LMG, and there's going to be a Void hand cannon. So the Void hand cannon, I think, is probably going to be a lot like, what design? It has to be a Suros weapon. Oh yeah, the Cantata, you know how, like, this is an arc one. Well, it's going to be Void now. Let's see, what else? Kind of has that Suros, you you know, that, Nature of the Beast, I think, is a Suros. Yeah, Suros weapon. Yeah, we see Nature of the Beast again. Suros weapon. You know, like if you like Finite Impactor, you know, you have that. You know, this one's solar, obviously. But we're going to be getting a Void one. So yeah. We're getting... So if you don't have an Exalted Truth, just think Exalted Truth, but from baseline PvP. If you are a big fan of the Riptide, but you never got like a good roll, well, now you can get one. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, Horror's Least coming back. If you're a big fan of Horror's Least, well, now you can get like a tier 5 version because they had to bring that back, which I really wish they just brought back something else. But regardless, heck, do I even have a Horror's Least anymore? I think I should. Where the fuck is it? I know I have one. I just don't remember where the fuck I put it. Did I put it on one? Did I put it on one of my other two classes? I'll have to look. Oh, wait, no, that's about safe. There it is. So this is my Horror's Least. This is the Adept one that I got, like a long time ago. I wish I had something else here, but this is, you know, not terrible. Duty Bound is also returning. So, you know, if you don't have, like, if you want a better version, you can get tier 5. So there's that. I believe, what else did they show? There was also a... there was something else that they showed, along with those. A new Void crossbow. So there's those are available in the Pinnacle Ops. There's some available in the regular ones. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of Warlocks, because I have a feeling that this guy is probably a former Warlock. Or maybe he's a Titan. Don't know. Shoulders look kind of big. But I could definitely see him probably being a Warlock. Maybe. Hopefully he is. If he's a Hunter, that'd be very weird. But yeah. That's kind of my whole thoughts and feelings on that. I'm going to take a break for the rest of the day. I might do some light grinding off stream. Tomorrow we're going to do a little bit of Destiny. Maybe get to 550. Might grind for that. But yeah, with that being said, purple faction, red faction, I will see y'all tomorrow. I might not be live on red faction. I might try to show the clock faction, aka TikTok. I might try to get that set up. But with that being said, I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you have a great day. Have some fun. Enjoy everything that we saw. And yeah, I'll see y'all later.
Taking y'all down, that's child's play. And I'ma put you kiddies in the coffin. If you in my city, use caution. Any inner city building, I lay it down. If I start throwing my weight around, I don't think you wanna wait around. Run, I'm a titan. Fighting to catch you is frightening. Compared to me, you couldn't hold a flame. I blow out your candles with lightning. Powers I can pull out a portfolio. I can topple the towers of Tokyo. They say I got that Gogeta glow. You should know this is not my first rodeo. I got that glow. I got that glow. Gogeta glow. I feel like I'm the one. I got that glow.
Tokyo Bay. He's as tall as a 30-story building. Now he's making his way toward the city's main line of defense.
Flatten your village like, look at what I did. You should know that my breakfast is timing. This is coming out and tripping your eyelids. I'm about to light it up, got the sky lit. I just cannot be stopped and I know you hate it. Shoot all you want to regenerate it. Puny firepower can't contain it. If I choose to shoot back, you get ventilated. Gogeta, I'm on a mission to kill ya. If you're an enemy in my vicinity, nobody better come near ya. I got fire coming out of the mouth of the burn that'll melt to the ashes. Got the power to take on the masses, so you better start moving backwards. Unit defenses really got me laughing. I consider it a form of harassment. Got some aerial enemies scaring people in the area when I'm attacking. Come on, man, you know that I'm a star. Look at all the people that I'm a star. If you see me for the first time, you been screaming out, "Kodewa Nanda Scar."